Good afternoon and not good evening, as I've just said.
It's 7:15.
Is it? We've just watched The End of the World with our children because now we're into New Who. We can watch the old one-off episodes and it's rather marvellous. And The End of the World's a lovely thing. And it does such a fantastic job of continuing to reintroduce the Doctor into the entire history of the world. But we're not going to worry about that, although I think that's worth talking about. Let's talk about this bloody hell new Doctor. This new Doctor's awesome. He's such chaos and he's such like a child and he's so delighted with everything. But it's a little bit sort of, I was going to use a very complicated medical term there, which is not very helpful. There's just so many kind of extreme facets to his character. There we go, that's a kind of way of putting things. In so much as he's like completely off the wall chipper and then goes really, really dark. At the end of that episode, he literally watches somebody dry up and explode. And Rose is acting...
And he could have stopped it.
And he could have stopped it. He could have. And Rose is trying to act as his conscience. Well, even if he didn't even try.
Could have, by the way.
Thank you very much. In terms of the... But, I mean, he's absolutely fantastic. I mean, Eccleston's nailed this. And also, if you think... I mean, there's a lot that's gone on since McGann. But McGann was this, at least in his brief show, seemed idealistic and chipper and cheerful and just all these glorious things. Eccleston's clearly gone through a lot. And this Doctor now is clear. I mean, we know this, but he's recovering from something heavy, heavy, heavy. Rose is absolutely wonderful in this story. And Russell T Davies does something here that we don't really think... I don't think we've ever seen particularly before. Maybe not since Tegan, actually. Where Tegan had a bit of a freak out in the TARDIS and forgot how to say, "My name is Tegan Javanka," which, of course, she memorably phrases, my name is Tegan. Anyway, my name is Tegan Javanka. I love the fact...
I like Tegan.
Oh, we all like Tegan. I love the fact that Rose has a bit of a freak out here. Because you're going to have a bit of a freak out here. This is just the weirdest thing in the world. And that's sort of... I love that about
Out of the world.
Russell T Davies, in so much as he throws all these random aliens at us just to say, look, it's Doctor Who, we do aliens. And that's all very joyous.
Euros Lynn.
What?
Euros Lynn was the directory person.
Yeah,
And he's done loads of really good stuff in Doctor Who.
he has.
And
Are you just showing off your knowledge now?
he's Welsh.
He is Welsh, Welsh agenda.
And he's married to a man. And he's done loads of stuff since that Russell T Davies has done. I think they're very good friends. And you can feel it coming through, the expertise.
Well-
You feel like you're in safe hands with Euros Lynn.
Wow. Okay, wasn't expecting that there. Thank you very much.
Thinking that as well.
Rose is absolutely fabulous in this story. Wonderful. This exuberance of the story of giving it all these aliens and then showing the culture shock of it. And then rooting us back by having the phone call to Jackie. That's brand new
I
for
love
Doctor Who.
Jackie.
Love Jackie. She's so cool.
She's my spirit animal.
I mean, the plot here... the plot here is fairly thin, let's be honest. But it doesn't need to be much bigger than that because fundamentally what we've got here is another Welcome to Doctor Who story, essentially. And then, of course, and I remember the shock of this, when it drops at the end that it's the last of the Time Lords and we had no idea what this meant. And then again, because it's Russell T Davies, and this is what he's brilliant at, he manages to wrap up the universal, as in the universe, with a different sort of universal, which is just the need to have chips now and again, which is just an absolutely beautiful way. We all need chips now and again. And that's an absolutely fantastic way to round off the episode.
That makes them good chips.
Thank you very much. I do make fine chips. I really think that in terms of our reintroduction to this character, Rose in The End of the World is just the most cracking double whammy. That just, it's such a high wire act of managing to drag in the me's of the world and then managing to drag in the millions and millions of people who suddenly cocked onto the fact that Doctor Who's the classiest thing that you could possibly watch and it's so, so good. And I even have to say, and I know this will be controversial, I think the special effects in there stacked up pretty well.
Looks a bit dated.
I just think there was a sort of funny... I think... Hold on. I just think there was a funny... There was a sort of tone to it, a sort of like almost like a blurriness to it, which actually I didn't mind too much. It kind of hung together. We have, what's her name? Raffaello was her name? Her getting killed, that was a bit of a shock. And then, of course, I mean, Jade the Tree gets... So much good stuff here. So much good stuff here.
Dad, you've got to do a spoiler alert.
We don't do spoiler alerts on the Whoathon, darling. I think. Oh, absolutely not. You're the king of the spoiler alert.
Oh,
Anyway,
spoiler, no broiler.
look, love the end of the world. Absolutely cracking story. Light, shallow, but full of moments. Full of moments. Loved it.